In the world saturated with information and content, the ability to tell compelling stories is the secret weapon of successful marketers. So this guide is your gateway to mastering the art of storytelling and harnessing its transformative potential for your brand. The purpose of this guide is clear: to equip marketers like you with the knowledge, strategies, and practical tools needed to excel in the world of story marketing. We'll take you on a journey from the foundational principles of storytelling to the strategic implementation of narratives in your marketing efforts. Now, in an era where information bombards us from all directions, it is the stories we encounter that captivate our hearts and minds, cutting through the noise and making brands not just memorable, but deeply meaningful. The power of storytelling in marketing is not just a concept, it's a transformative strategy that has the potential to elevate your brand to new heights. And in this guide, we'll embark on a journey into the heart of story marketing, unlocking the secrets that empower brands to resonate with their audience on a profound level. Now, why storytelling matters for your brand? Before delving into the intricacies of crafting compelling narrative, let's first understand why storytelling matters, not just as a marketing tactics, but as the very essence of your brand's identity and impact. Now, in today's world, consumers aren't just looking for products or services, they're seeking experiences and connections. Storytelling provides the means to create those connections by imbuing your brand with a personality, values, and sense of purpose that transcends mere transactions. It is through stories that your brand becomes relatable, approachable, and ultimately trustworthy. Stories tap into the emotional core of human beings. They elicit feelings, memories, and aspirations. When your brand becomes a part of customer's story, you cease to be a faceless entity and becomes a character in their journey. You become a companion, a guide, a source of inspiration. So throughout this guide, we will explore the art of storytelling for marketers in a practical and actionable way, from defining your brand's purpose to creating the stories that resonate. I'll try to equip you with the tools and knowledge to wield the power of storytelling effectively, not just as a marketing strategy, but as the lifeblood of your brand's narrative. So join me on this enlightening expedition as we unreveal the secrets, strategy, and stories that will set your brand on a path to excellence in the story market. Okay, now let's start with the first, and that's always start with planning. So in a world of storytelling for marketing, success begins not with the tale itself. It's here at the inception of your storytelling journey that you lay the foundation bricks upon which your brand's narrative will build. So, in this chapter, always start with planning that will guide your storytelling efforts toward excellence. Now, how to start with planning? So, the first step in this stage is to define your brand purpose, values, and personality. At the heart of every remarkable story lies a purpose, a set of values, and a personality that defines its essence. So your brand is no different. So in this section, we will explore how to craft a brand identity that forms the bedrock of your storytelling endeavors. So crafting a brand purpose statement. So your brand purpose is a North Star. It's a guiding principle that gives meaning to your existence beyond profit. Okay, so we will unreveal the art of crafting compiling purpose statement that not only resonate with your audience, but also serves as a driving force behind your storytelling efforts. Now let's talk about identifying core brand values. Values are the moral compass of your brand. They determine how you interact with your customers, employees, and the world at large. So discover how to pinpoint and articulate the core values that define your brand's character and inform your stories. Now, defining your brand's personality. So just as people have distinct personalities, so do brands. Is your brand playful or serious? Innovative, just like Apple, for example, or traditional? Approachable or alternative? So learn how to define and cultivate a brand personality that aligns seamlessly with your purpose and values, creating a consistent narrative across all touchpoints. I hope this is pretty much self-explanatory so far. Now, next step is setting clear business goals. Well, storytelling is about captivating hearts and minds. It's also a strategic endeavor. Without a clear business goals, your stories may meander without purpose. This section explores the essential steps in the setting objectives for your storytelling campaigns. And the first one is aligning goals with the brand purpose. So please remember that. Because aligning your storytelling goals with your branding's purpose is pivotal. Discover how to ensure that every story you tell contributes directly to your brand's overarching mission and vision, making your storytelling efforts purpose-driven and impactful. Okay? Now, next thing is smart goal setting. So the art of setting SMART, which refers to a specific for S, measurable for M, achievable for A, relevant for R, and time-bound for T. So the art of setting SMART goals is an indispensable skill for marketers. So learn how to apply SMART criteria to your storytelling objectives, providing clarity and clear roadmap for success. So try writing those criteria on the paper. That's the easiest way you can start right now. Okay? The next step is the role of storytelling in achieving business goals. And let's get into this symbiotic relationship between storytelling and business success. Understand how stories can be powerful drivers of growth and how to identify the key storytelling objectives that will propel your brand forward. Okay? Think about it. Make a brainstorming session with your colleagues. Okay? Now, let's move to the how story drive business success. So, the next thing you should explore is real-world examples of how storytelling has played a pivotal role in success of renowned brands. Try to understand the mechanism through which stories can boost brand recognition, customer loyalty, and revenue. And then identify key storytelling objectives. So not all stories are created equal, and not all serve the same purpose. So learn how to identify the specific objectives your brand stories should aim to achieve, whether it's in increasing brand awareness, driving sales, or building trust with your audience. So in this first chapter, you will try to lay the foundation for your journey into the world of storytelling for marketers. By defining your brand's purpose, values, personalities, and setting clear business goals, you will be prepared to embark on the storytelling adventure that not only captures attention but also drives real results for your brand. Now, let's move to the chapter number 2, which is Stay Authentic. In a world where consumers are inundated with content and marketing messages, authenticity has become the currency of trust and credibility. So in this chapter, called Stay Authentic, we delve deep into the core principles that make your brand storytelling resonate with sincerity and truth. Ensuring a brand authority in storytelling. So why authenticity matters? So before we explore the how, let's first understand why. Authenticity isn't just a buzzword, it's the cornerstone of building a genuine connection with your audience. So in this section, we'll delve into the profound significance of authenticity in storytelling. Your brand possesses unique characteristics, values, and qualities that is set it apart from the rest, right? Discover how to unearth these authentic brand elements and infuse them into your stories, ensuring that every narrative rings true to your brand's identity. And consistency in messaging is the glue that holds your brand's storytelling together. It ensures that your audience recognize and trust your brand's voice, no matter where or how they encounter it. Consistent brand voice reinforces your brand's identity and helps build recognition. So try to explore the strategies and techniques for creating a brand voice that remains constant across all communication channels. Staying authentic doesn't mean staying stagnant. So in this section, we discuss the importance of adapting your storytelling to remain relevant to your evolving audience. Learn how to strike a balance between consistency and evolution in your brand's narratives. Authenticity cannot be feigned, it must be genuine. Discover how to avoid the pitfalls of contrived storytelling, where narratives feel forced or insincere. Learn to tell stories that come from a place of truth and resonate deeply with your audience. At the heart of authenticity lies a deep connection between personal values and your brand's mission. Let's try to discover the power of aligning the personal values of your team members with your brand's mission. So when individuals believe in the brand's purpose, their storytelling efforts become more authentic and compelling. So personal experience have a profound impact on brand narrative. So learn how to draw upon the experience of your team members to enrich your brand stories and make them more relatable to your audience. Every brand has a story, a journey that has shaped its identity. So explore how to maintain a connection to your brand's history while embracing its evolution. Authentic storytelling acknowledges the past and looks toward the future. Now, in this section, you will uncover the essence of storytelling that resonates with sincerity. By embracing authenticity, maintaining consistency, and aligning personal values with your brand's mission, you will craft narratives that not only capture attention, but also earn the trust and loyalty of your audience. Now let's move to the chapter number 3, Get the Audience Attention. Now, in the vast landscape of storytelling, capturing and holding the audience attention is the first challenge. So this chapter, called Get the Audience Attention, delves into the strategies and techniques that will make your brand stories impossible to ignore. I would start with the audience as a hero. So understanding the target audience, it's very important. And every great story has a hero. And in your brand's narrative, that hero is your target customer. So in this section, we will explore the art of understanding your audience at a deep level, knowing their desires, pain points, and aspirations. This knowledge is a key to crafting stories that resonate. Now, creating relatable characters in your stories. Hero becomes relatable when they mirror the experience and the challenges of your audience. So discover how to create characters with your brand stories that your audience can identify with, empathize, and root for. Now, creating a unique brand voice. Now, the next step is to developing a distinctive brand personality. So your brand's voice is its unique signature in your storytelling world. Explore the process of developing a distinctive brand personality, a voice that sets you apart from the competition and leaves a lasting impression. Tailoring voice to your audience. So tailoring your brand's voice to your audience is an art. So learn how to adapt your storytelling style and tone to resonate with different segments of your audience, understanding the nuances that make your brand relatable to diverse groups. Understand the nuances that make your brand relatable to diverse groups. Building interest and attention. Capturing attention is just the beginning, holding it's an art. So in this section, we'll delve into the techniques for building interest and maintaining engagement throughout your brand story. Your task is to discover how to create narratives that your audience cannot resist. Now let's talk about provoking action through storytelling. The hero's journey structure. So the hero's journey is a timeless storytelling structure that captivates audiences. Understand the components of this structure from the call to adventure to the ultimate transformation and learn how to apply it in your brand's narratives. Every brand has a unique journey to share. So explore how to draft your brand's own hero journey by answering critical questions about your customers, their needs, your solutions, and the transformation you offer. Call to action leads to guiding your audience. Every story should lead to call to action, clear next step for your audience. Discover how to craft compelling call to action that prompts your audience to engage, whether it's making a purchase, signing up, or sharing your story. In Get the Audience Attention, you will master the art of making your brand stories impossible to ignore. By understanding your audience as a hero, crafting a unique brand voice, and provoking action through storytelling, you will not only captivate, but also mobilize your audience, guiding them toward meaningful interaction with your brand. Now let's move to the chapter number 4, which is writing your own story. So in this chapter, we transition from the theory to practice, putting pen on paper on a finger's keyboard to create your brand's narrative. Write Your Own Story is about transforming the insights and strategies you have gained into compiling and impactful brand stories. But first, start with defining your brand story. Why your company exists. And every great story begins with a compiling why. So in this section, we'll explore the core reasons for your company existence. We will guide you in articulating the driving force behind your brand, which is essential for creating a story that resonates. Now, your mission and vision. Your mission and vision statements serve as the backbone of your brand story. Do you have them? Do you have your mission and vision? Discover how to craft a clear and inspiring mission and vision statement that encapsulate your brand's purpose and aspirations. Next step is the key customer challenges. A powerful brand story addresses the challenges your customer face. And we will help you identify these challenges and weave them into your narrative, demonstrating that your brand is the solution your audience has been searching for, and then crafting your brand story, length, and consciousness. So, while every brand has a unique story to tell, brevity is often key. Learn how to strike the right balance between deep and consciousness, ensuring your brand story is engaging without overwhelming your audience. Now, let's talk about 4 storytelling techniques. Master the art of storytelling with a toolkit of techniques. Explore narrative devices, emotional triggers, and story structures that will help you craft a compelling and memorable brand story. Implement your brand story. So creating a brand story is just the beginning. implementing it across your organization is where the real impact is felt. So, what I mean by implementing your brand story. First, integration across departments. Your brand story should be in every corner of your organization. So discover strategies for integrating your story into various departments, aligning your team's efforts with your brand narrative. What about brand in your HR, your sales, your marketing, your PR? Each department has a unique role to play in amplifying your brand story. Explore how to tailor your story for HR materials, sales presentations, marketing campaigns, and public relation efforts. What about making the brand story accessible? Powerful brand story should be readily available to everyone in your organization. So learn how to create easy-to-access resources and guidelines, ensuring that your brand story becomes a shared narrative across all teams. So in this section, the idea is to transform your brand's purpose, values, and strategies in a compelling narrative. By defining your brand story, crafting it effectively, and implementing it across your organization, you will create a powerful tool that unifies your teams and resonates with your audience. Let's move to the chapter number 5, leveraging storytelling in marketing. So with your brand story in hand, it's time to unleash the full power of storytelling in your marketing efforts. So leveraging storytelling in marketing exposes how storytelling can elevate your marketing strategy, forge deep connection with your audience, and drive tangible results. So the role of storytelling in marketing. So the first, emotional connection and engagement. In marketing, emotions drive action. So discover how storytelling creates emotional connection with your audience, making your brand not just memorable, but deeply meaningful. We will delve into the science of emotional engagement and its impact on customer behavior. But first, converting prospects into customers. Conversions is the ultimate goal of marketing, right? So learn how storytelling can be catalyst for conversions, moving prospects from the sales funnel and turning them into loyal customers. Explore strategies for using stories to drive sales and revenue. And I will give you now the type of marketing stories. First, you have customer success story. Customer success stories are a patent marketing tool. Uncover how to use real-life customer experience to showcase the value of your product or service. I will guide you in the crafting compelling case studies that resonate with your target audience. Okay, now the brand evolution stories is the next one. A brand that evolves is a brand that thrives. So explore how to tell the story of your brand's growth and transformation over time. This narrative not only engages existing customers, but also attracts new ones who want to be a part of your brand's journey. What about the product or service origin stories? So behind every product or service lies a story of creation and innovation. So learn how to craft origin stories that not only inform but captivate your audience, fostering a deeper appreciation for what you have to offer. Now let's talk about best practices for storytelling in marketing. The first one is storytelling across marketing channels. Effective storytelling is versatile. Discover how to adapt your brand stories for various marketing channels, from social media and email marketing to video content and blogs. Okay, but try to explore channel-specific strategies for maximizing the impact of your narratives. Next one is measuring the impact of storytelling. So to know if your storytelling efforts are working or not, you need to measure their impact. You have to learn how to set key performance indicator or KPIs for your storytelling campaign and track their success. Explore tools and techniques for measuring the ROI, return of investment, of storytelling in marketing. So in this section, you will harness the full potential of storytelling to drive emotional engagement, conversions, and brand loyalty. By utilizing different types of marketing stories and implementing best practices across marketing channels, you will position your brand as a masterful storyteller that captivates and converts your audience. Now, I want to conclude this guide. So, as we conclude our journey into the realm of story marketing, it becomes evident that storytelling is not merely a strategy. It's a heartbeat of your brand's identity and impact. So in this guide, we will reflect on the path that lies ahead, okay? The ongoing journey of story marketing is not the destination, but a perpetual journey. It's a journey that leads your brand through the winding trails of purpose, authenticity, engagement, and conversions. Your brand's narrative evolves with time, experience, and the ever-changing landscape of your audience's needs. By embracing storytelling as an ongoing endeavor, you ensure that your brand remains relevant, resonates deeply, and continues to capture the hearts and minds of your audience. The story you tell today lays the foundation for the stories you will tell tomorrow, creating a legacy that endures. Ultimately, the power of storytelling lies in the ability to inspire action. Your brand story is not a passive narrative, it's a catalyst for change, a call to adventure, and a guide for your audience's journey. It compels them to connect, engage, and most importantly, take action. So as you implement the strategies and techniques learned through this guide, remember that storytelling is not just about words and narratives. It's about forging meaningful connection between trust and driving results. It's about turning your audiences into loyal customers, advocates, and partners in your brand story. With your brand story as your guide, you have the power to create lasting impact, to shape perceptions, and to make a difference in the lives of your audience. The stories you craft have the potential to transcend marketing campaigns and become the integral part of your audience's own narratives. So, as you embark on this ongoing journey of storytelling marketing, keep the flame of authenticity burning, remain faithful to your brand's purpose, and continue to inspire action through the stories you tell. The world is waiting to be captivated, and your brand story is the key to unlocking its full potential. Thank you.